So Resilient Jenkins are pregnant. Now, did you guys see this video Stephanie posted? It says real realistic life as a mom of 8 living in a motel. Did you guys make a bathroom baby? Now, over the last couple of days, people have been speculating if Stephanie is pregnant because in the last few of her videos that she's posted, she's holding her belly. I don't like to assume unless there are very clear, obvious signs. And I was thinking maybe this could be a typo. I don't know. But maybe she meant as a family of 8 and she's expecting because they're already a family of 7. I mean, if she's pregnant, she knows what she's doing because you get plenty of resources when you're homeless and pregnant. But to irresponsibly put another child in the situation is crazy. Mind you, there's only two places they could possibly even make a child: the Jeddah or the bathroom. Oh my god.
Okay, so, no way. The drama just keeps coming. And honestly, it's got me side-eyeing everything. Apparently, people online have been buzzing non-stop because in some of Stephanie's recent videos, she's been, holding her stomach a lot. You know, that classic way moms do when they're trying to be subtle. And one of her video titles or captions was something about realistic life as a mom of 8 living in a motel. And girl, everyone lost it thinking, wait, 8? They're currently a family of 7, right? So rumors started flying that she's allegedly expecting again. Now, I mean, I don't like to jump to conclusions super fast, unless it's blatantly obvious, because sometimes lighting or angles or whatever can play tricks. But, low-key, the speculation has been wild.
Alright. I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna go start breakfast. This is the earliest we've been up in a while. I don't want to keep to the routine yet. Not that anybody gives two craps. This is why I don't be wearing nail polish, okay? I have no motivation to do these dishes right now. Babe said if I did the dishes, he'll cook, so. You was gonna keep wearing this.
They say back to right there. And you turn it around, it says 1% on back.
People are pointing out how she's been positioning her hands over her belly in multiple clips, and that mom of 8 thing. It could have been a simple typo, like maybe she meant they're a family of 8 soon or something, but oof, the internet ran with it. And real talk, if she is pregnant, allegedly of course, it's raising so many eyebrows because, they're already in a tough spot, living in this motel room with all those kids. Like, resources might be available for pregnant folks in situations like that, but adding another little one when space is already so tight. The only private spots they even have are, the bathroom or their Jetta car. I cannot even imagine. It's just heartbreaking thinking about the kids in that environment, But wait, here's where it gets even messier. Around the holidays, there was all this chatter because apparently new toys and stuff started popping up in their videos. Things that looked exactly like items from an old public Amazon wishlist they'd shared before. And people were like, hold up, did y'all have a Christmas wishlist going again this year? Because Stephanie had been pretty vocal about handling things themselves, but then suddenly these gifts show up, and no real Christmas content from them at all. No tree, no decorations, nothing festive posted.
So the Resilient Jenkins have a new GoFundMe for legal crap and whatever the hell they're going on about. Okay, that's a grift, that's fake. Why are we helping them? If you want to help somebody who actually needs help, I'm not gonna make a GoFundMe. Just like and share this video, make a comment. I'm going through some legal shit that I can't talk about right now that I need to pay for. I just had to spend $500 today on some legal shit, and there's more to come. So if anybody wants to help a mom who's actually trying to do better for her kids and get out of a bad situation, leave a narcissist, leave a domestic violence relationship.
So, to explain it away, Stephanie drops these videos claiming that someone allegedly hacked into her Amazon account. Like, straight up saying a hacker got in, saw stuff in her private cart or save for later section, not even the public wish list, and bought a bunch of it with their own money and had it sent to her family. In the first clip, she's kinda asking viewers if they think it's weird, but also saying they're grateful for the stuff that arrived. Then, in the next one, she's flipping the script, calling whoever did it a total stalker creep, low-key freaked out about it. But girl, listen, they're not returning any of the packages, they're keeping everything that showed up. And honestly, the comments were blowing up with people not buying it at all. Like, how does a hacker break in just to, bless you with free baby stuff and toys. Apparently these kind-hearted hackers are out here doing charity work now. No way.
It's crazy. I really just find it odd that people take it upon themselves to get into somebody's Amazon account and order stuff directly from their cart and think that they're doing them a favor, and it's not freaking creepy and weird.
Stephanie from The Resilient Jenkins is saying that somebody hacked into her Amazon account and purchased the items that were in her cart and a save for later list with their own money, not theirs.
I never asked you to send anything to my kids because, quite frankly, whoever's doing this is low-key a stalker weirdo.
The reason that Stephanie is addressing this at all is because the internet is accusing her of sharing an Amazon wish list and having the internet provide a Christmas for her children because they've noticed new items in her videos from her previous Amazon wish list.
I found it odd when people kept telling me that me and Drew shared a wish list over the holidays when I knew damn well we didn't.
So, in an effort to explain these new items, Stephanie has now posted 2 videos claiming that her Amazon account was hacked. First video, she was asking other people if they thought that this situation was weird and said that they were grateful for the items, but in the second video, this person is a stalker weirdo, also not returning the items, they're keeping them. People in the comments are saying, there's no way this is the story you're going with. Someone hacked into your Amazon so they could buy you items from a private list? Yeah, these angel hackers are running rampant. If you're genuinely freaked out, send the package back to Amazon. I guarantee you opened and kept the packet. It seems that people are mainly talking about this because they want to know if Stephanie provided a Christmas for her children because she posted 0 Christmas content. We know that they're homeless living in a motel, by the way, what's with the 8, but it wasn't long ago that Stephanie was on a live stream bragging about how much money she made. So let me know your thoughts down below.
And think about it. Amazon carts are private. Nobody can peek in there unless they're logged in as you. You need phone verification for new devices, all that security. Plus, she had shared public wish lists in the past that got a ton of traction. So people were accusing her of quietly putting one out again, maybe even under Drew's name or something, to let supporters handle Christmas without outright asking. Ugh, and the timing. Some of these posts or lives addressing it were going up super late at night, like 3 a.m. vibes, which just added to the suspicion. People online are straight up calling it Delulu, saying it's giving major grift energy because why would a random person hack you specifically to buy from your hidden list and think they're helping? It's creepy if real, but also, if you're that scared, why not just send everything back to Amazon for a refund? Guarantee those boxes got opened real quick.
Okay, so Stephanie is saying that she had things in her cart that were purchased in her cart, not on a wish list, in her cart. The thing is, nobody can see what's inside of your cart. And when you log in to Amazon from a new device, you have to literally verify with your phone number before they can even access anything. Stephanie, you posted a public wish list and you received multiple items from that public wish list, and now you are being potentially Delulu. Not even potentially, you're being Delulu. Okay? Nobody can see the inside of your fucking Amazon carts. So I don't know where that came from, but it's giving exactly what everybody is saying, and it's giving that you're on rugs. Because what the fuck? And when you posted this shit, it was like 3 in the morning. Like, what are you doing? You be making shit up.
Here's the thing though. Not too long ago, Stephanie was on a live or something bragging about how much they were pulling in from content, like flexing on the money side. So everyone's scratching their heads like, okay, but then why no Christmas magic for the kids? No posts about gifts under a tree or anything joyful. And now, with this motel life dragging on, plus the belly-holding speculation making people think baby number 8 is on the way. It's just a lot. The kids deserve stability, fun holidays, space to breathe, you know? It's sad watching it all play out publicly. Low-key, I feel like this whole hacked account story was thrown out there to shut down the accusations that they were dry begging or relying on the internet to provide for the holidays again. Because last time with the wish list, it worked. Stuff poured in. But this year, after all the backlash from before, maybe they tried to be sneakier about it. I don't know. But the shift from weird but grateful to stalker weirdo in back-to-back videos, that raised so many red flags for viewers. And online reactions have been brutal. Some feeling bad for the little ones caught in the middle. Others straight up done enabling any of it.
Just let them watch TV until they're done watching TV. Thus, it's like creeping past like 2, then
2 o'clock in the AM? You're letting your kids that are like under 10 years old stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning watching TV? What?
I'm like, okay, I really do need at least an hour of my own time, and I can't really stay up past 3 without feeling a little funky. So yeah, 2 is when I kind of cut it off.
I'm just so baffled by this. What do you mean 2 o'clock in the morning is when you cut your kids off from TV? I would say at the latest 8 o'clock at night? 2 a.m. your kids are awake? You have a toddler and a baby. And a king daddy. What?
Now, honestly, I don't love assuming stuff without super obvious proof, because angles and outfits can trick you. But, people are pointing out how in a bunch of recent videos, she's been, resting her hands on her belly a lot, framing shots a little lower, touching it repeatedly in that telltale way. And apparently, some are even saying certain food posts look like classic cravings, or that she's been talking about weird stuff that lines up with early pregnancy vibes. But real talk, none of that's confirmed. It's all just dots people are connecting. And that mom of 8 line, it could totally be a quick typo, like she meant expecting soon or whatever. But, it stayed up there, no edit, no clarification, nothing. If it was just a slip, you'd think it'd be fixed in seconds with a simple, oops, meant 7 comment, right? But instead, silence, and the debate just kept growing.
Stephanie's daughter's quite literally just existing in that crammed shelter room they're all in because of her. This picture is so creepy. She's making the same exact face as the other mother on her shirt. Someone grab the holy water immediately.
Do you like them? I'm your other mother, silly. Now go tell your other father that supper's ready.
Here's the thing though. When your whole life is out there online like this, with the motel struggles, the kids' routines, all the instability on full display, numbers matter a ton. They've been super consistent before about being 7 people navigating this chaos. No vagueness, no flexing the count. So when it suddenly shifts to 8 without explanation, it's not just a random typo to viewers. It flips the whole narrative. People start recalculating everything: space, resources, how they're making it work. And allegedly, the only private spots in that setup are the bathroom or their car. I cannot even wrap my head around adding another little one into that mix. It's tough, you know. The kids are already dealing with so much, bouncing around, sharing one room. And if this is real, it just amps up the worry for them. But wait, let's talk about the timing, because, low-key, that's what's got everyone side-eyeing hard. Apparently, around when this all popped off, their content was shifting a bit. More focus on promotions, TikTok shop links, affiliate stuff, that kind of monetization energy.
Stephanie Thompson, aka the Brazilian Jenkins, has just rapid fired off a bunch of reviews for a bunch of TikTok shop purchases or free items she was sent on her TikTok page.
We're gonna be reviews back to back. Well, check me out. So recently I've been hooked to rosemary shampoos for like a week or so now, and I honestly believe this is my first thing that I've ever really sick of me with the skincare. That's all I got to say. Okay, because yes, another skin. I almost completely forgot that I got this for Drew a while ago, and he's been using it. Y'all better know I saved the best 2 for last. Okay. And the 23-year-old me would have been like jumping in my freaking seat, because when I tell you it's over, it's pretty over. Okay? We aged backwards. Oh, we aged backwards.
And listen, no shade on making money. Creators gotta eat. But it feels like it ramped up when views might have been dipping, or the usual storylines weren't hitting like before. Like, instead of deep real-life shares, it's more, here's what I'm selling today. And right in that moment, this ambiguous 8 drops. Plus the repeated belly gestures, the complaints about feeling exhausted all the time. Not just once, but over and over, highlighting no energy, saving it for important stuff, that kind of thing. And exhaustion? Totally get it. Motel life with a big family, financial stress, constant online judgment, it's draining for anyone. But when it's brought up repeatedly as this big theme, almost like a frame for videos, It softens people up, makes them worry more than question. It pulls at heartstrings, keeps folks checking in for updates, wondering if something bigger's going on. And paired with no direct denial or confirmation, it lets the rumors run wild without her ever owning the story outright. If folks get mad, she can say they're reaching or body shaming. If they send concern, it's projection.
Alright guys, I just got back from the food bank because we need food. And there's nothing I can do about it.
False. You could tell Stephanie to get a freaking job already so your kids can eat and have a roof over their head.
Feeling like I'm failing, and this is the only way we to feed my family for the next couple days. I guess you could say I've just been depressed, I guess, a little bit. I just like doing it when it happens.
If you're depressed, just imagine how your 7 kids are feeling. You should have more of a problem with Stephanie's priorities. She cares more about being able to call herself a stay-at-home mom and content creator than providing the most basic needs for your kids.
Just seeing a lot of stuff online, I'm curious, what people actually think of us, because I think people think that we're pretty awful people. I don't know why.
Why is this man acting so brand new? People have been telling you their issues with you for over a year now, Drewby, so for real.
Meanwhile, the comments explode, stitches fly, debates rage, and all that noise boosts everything else, like shop clicks and visibility. Girl, pregnancy speculation is straight up gold for engagement, especially layered on top of their ongoing situation. It splits people instantly. Some outraged, thinking it's irresponsible with the current setup. Others sympathetic, saying she's doing her best in tough circumstances. And tons arguing back and forth. Outrage counts. Defense counts. Worry counts. It all feeds the algorithm, pushes videos around, brings eyes back when things were quieting down. And the best part for strategy? Ambiguity stretches it out forever. A clear yes or no would end the chat quick, but this gray area, it keeps everyone hooked, refreshing for the next hint. Some are even joking that maybe the 8 includes Drew acting like one of the kids, with the no job vibes to avoid certain responsibilities, gaming all day instead of grinding.
So if you watched my previous post that I posted before this, you're already caught up. If not, go ahead and catch up because I'm not going to catch you up, honey, alright? But let's continue. Like I was saying, over the holidays and just recently, we have received some stuff that is directly on our Amazon cart. In our Amazon cart, my bad. And here's the thing with it. I get that when you post yourself on social media, you do open up the possibility for people to be weirdos and take it upon themselves to be like, I know your address, I can do this, I can do that. But in my opinion, that does not make it right. Now work with me, I have no voice because I have not been feeling good for over a week now. But you see, my perspective of people on social media is that it's no different than watching TV. You don't have any say over what's going on in the actors and actresses' lives and the people that are playing the roles when you watch TV. So why the fuck do you think you do with people on social media? It's just wild because y'all really think that just because we everyday people, you have a say in our life. But back to it, because I really just find it odd that people take it upon themselves to get into somebody's Amazon account and order stuff directly from their cart and think that they're doing them a favor and it's not freaking creepy and weird. You know every bit of my kids' clothing sizes and everything I have saved in my save for later with no permission whatsoever. I never asked you to send anything to my kids because, quite frankly, whoever's doing this is low-key a stalker weirdo. But then, Stephanie, why keep the stuff? Why not just give it back and send it back? Because here's, like I said in the last video, if you caught up, there comes a point in time when you have to ask yourself, is these items, these things that people are sending us going to benefit my kids? Probably. So my stubborn ass needs to set aside my ego and realize that the stuff is already here. Might as well freaking keep it so it can benefit my children, right? I don't know. Like I said, I'm tossed in between this one. This one's a weird one for me.
But honestly, whether it's real or just rage bait for attention when payments might be slowing or the platform's changing, it's icky either way because the kids are the ones in the middle. People aren't mad at the idea of a baby. They're uncomfortable with the context. Instability on top of instability, and no quick fix to the caption that started it all. Like, this isn't about policing anyone's body or shaming choices. It's pattern spotting. Repeated gestures, unchecked wording, emphasized fatigue, all during a push for more sales. It doesn't feel random. It feels like knowing exactly how to spark polarized talk without committing.
Anything that we do is pretty normal.
No, it's not normal.
Also, I see a lot of different kind of hate support online, and I'm curious when we're going to get some of that support before we can figure some stuff out for ourselves too.
You've done absolutely nothing to deserve more support. You both put your own wants and needs over the kids' well-being. The fact that you even think you deserve more support for the bad choices you keep making shows how emotionally immature you both are.
Not saying we're, leaning on everybody else, but I see a lot of exterior support online from a lot of different sources. People making revenues and revenues. No, I mean, I gotta be more consistent posting, but me, I only make 25 cents on TikTok.
You and Steph are some of the most entitled people I've ever come across. You make low-effort content about neglecting your kids. No one should be able to make money from that.
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm so tired of these selfish bozos acting like they have no idea why they're disliked. Every day you're in this situation is more trauma for those little kids. But you two care more about weed and video games than their well-being. That's why no one likes you. Grow the hell up, okay? Bye now.
You get the views spiking, the discourse flowing, the profile buzzing, and zero accountability if it turns out to be nothing. And if it is something, well, the conversation was already primed. Anyway, no official word yet. No reveal, no statement, just hints and quiet. But the internet's doing what it does, filling the blanks, debating hard, and keeping this front and center. It's sad thinking about the little ones, though, They deserve more breathing room, stability, holidays that feel magical, not this constant public scrutiny. So yeah, that's the whole vibe swirling right now. Wild how one little phrase can flip everything upside down. What do you think? Is there something there, or just overreading mixed with bait? And that silence, accidental or on purpose? Spill it all below. I want to hear your takes. Oh, and tell me where you're watching from, what time it is there. Love you guys for that. If this had you hooked, like the video, subscribe with bells on so you're here for whatever drops next. Mwah! Catch you soon.